Sissy Sue.
And I'm Sissy Bob.
And we're the Hillbilly Prepper Gals.
All day long, every day.
And what are we talking about today, Sissy?
We're talking about your nuts. Isn't that what you said?
Are you nuts?
No, your nuts.
Well, folks, we're talking about nuts for prepping, and we don't mean like nuts like...
Oh, I thought when you said you were going to talk about your nuts, I thought you meant your nuts.
No, I said we're going to talk about my nuts. My nuts.
Gotcha.
Not nuts like cuckoo nuts. But
Okay.
anyway, no, folks.
What kind of nuts you got there, Sissy?
I tell
They
you
look
what.
right fine. You no trouble?
No, when the time comes, we're going to be eating good in the neighborhood. No, but seriously, folks, this one today is going to be about nuts for prepping. And Sissy, you surprised me because I only brought one little can. I would have brought my bucket if I would have known that you didn't have almonds.
Hey, you know what happens? Anytime I store something within reach of Pa or Jonathan Bob, it's gone.
And the reason why we're talking about nuts, folks, is because nuts is going to be one thing that you may want to have on hand.
Oh, yes.
When a situation happens, and there's
Don't
a lot
be like me. Be like Sissy in this case.
There's a lot of reasons for it. First of all, people don't know this, but if you eat at least five almonds about 15 minutes before you eat a meal, you'll be fuller and you won't have to eat as much. So I can save a lot more of my preps because of I don't know, 5 almonds.
I don't know. You don't even.
That sounds kind of sparse. Oh no, I can eat good. I can eat healthy. But anyway, so I've got nuts. Now, a lot of people don't know this. A peanut is really not a nut.
It's a
Vegetable. I don't know.
it's a legume.
It's a peanut. So, nuts to have. Now, something that I'm trying, with my prepping, I'm trying to do a little bit out of the Bible because I feel like if it worked for them, it's got to work for me.
Yeah.
And going back to the oldest doomsday prepper, we did one about Joseph, one of the oldest preppers. Now, his father, Israel, sent his brothers to go see him. And one thing he said, take the choice foods from the land with you. They took almonds and pistachios and some other things with them. So I saw that and I said, let me get me some almonds and pistachios.
That's true.
But also I went a step further, and I got these here at the dollar store. I was really surprised because sometimes,
Was that in the Bible too? Did they have chocolate-covered cashews?
Well, no, it didn't. God didn't specifically say take chocolate-covered cashews, but I figured, you know what? It wouldn't hurt.
It's all right.
That's right. Now, I have a habit. I always turn everything over, look at the date. I didn't want to buy anything I needed to eat like tomorrow. But these are actually good. I bought these about 4 months ago, and they're good until May 2013. And these are chocolate.
So about a year. That's not
I
bad.
tell you what, folks. We're talking. You want one?
I do.
Because I already opened them.
Yeah. Let's show that. She tried to make it look like they were still closed.
But these are really good. I mean, I snack on them at night when I'm reading a book. I'm going to have to refurbish my stores because they are. They're not too sweet. They got a little saltiness. And folks, these are going to be good for that little chocolate fix that you may need when the time comes.
Oh, and you know you're going to have that chocolate fix.
Oh, yes. So,
or craving, I should say. You hope you'll have the chocolate fix.
There's going to be some people who are going to email us as far as people with allergies. You know, I wish there was something, a substitute peanut or something, a substitute something for people
All
who
we
can't
can
eat
do
nuts.
is make recommendations.
All
you have to know what you're capable and your allergies and your health will allow.
So all we do when we make videos, we give people ideas of things that you may want to have, if it works for you, if you like them. If you've got allergies and there's no reason for you to want to...
well, that worked for me. Can I hold the can?
Well, you can have one more.
Thank you.
They're actually pretty good. And you know what, folks? These are called imperial nuts. These are the cashews. Let me get a little bit closer so you can see them. These were $2 for a can. And I think, you know, I don't know. I might put them in, make a cashew stew or something. Chocolate-covered cashew stew. It beats them Denny and more chicken and
you
dumplings.
can eat them just like that because really, those are pretty filling too.
Yeah, and you know what? As far as calories,
There's a lot of calories in it.
220 calories, but you know what? When the time comes, you're going to need some of them calories.
That's what I was going to say. That
and you're going to need the protein. Isn't there protein in here?
If it's enough, there better be.
Hey, it's got 2% calcium, 8% iron, so you're going to have a little bit of vitamin intake.
Oh, that's a good way to put it too.
So, nuts for prepping. If you ain't got any, you may think about getting some.
And you can buy them in bulk too.
Oh yeah, we got some at Sam's. I got those big jars.
That's why Sissy was thinking I still had them, and I might have some back there somewhere. But
yeah, because you had the big bag of
I always buy the big bags, yeah. But
no, you had the ones too. What was the other flavor that you had that one time? So I'm not really a big almond eater, but when I read that 5 almonds, 15 minutes before
I always
meal,
buy the big things of almonds at Sam's. It's like a 7-pound bag.
Dang, y'all went through those already? So,
I'm telling you, the fellas like their...
and you know what? Think about it, folks. There's a reason why nuts keep going up. They're starting to get scarcer because crop failures. Pecans.
And look at the price of them.
Oh my
Now's the
goodness
time to buy them. Don't put it off.
Don't
it's
put
only
it off.
getting
Because
worse.
we've already seen the price, like, on sugar, they said sugar's already went up like 112%.
Yeah, it's all
in like
crazy.
a year.
Yeah.
Nuts, I mean, the pinto beans, that was crazy.
Oh, that was. Well, the pinto beans, the price change in Sam's, what was
That
huge.
is, so there's a lot, because you know what? There's a lot of people starting to jump on board now because they're worried about the Doomsday 2012.
And they're just not stocking as much, to be honest. Because, I mean, sometimes
Right.
I went to Walmart and I wanted to buy the jasmine rice in 20-gallon bags, Sissy, and let me tell you what, there was none. And
See,
they do
but I
that all the
think-
time. They only keep one
Well,
or
and it
two
could
bags.
be, you know, we're talking to crop failures. Now we got to worry about the people in the north because they had a snowstorm at the end of April. So whatever
Well, I
they
think
planted,
they might be a little bit used to that kind of stuff.
right? But they said whatever was planted, you know, it was already, because we had such an early spring, was already sprouting. So,
I know.
but we're talking about nuts,
Nuts, yes.
and like we said, not the crazy kind of nuts. These are actually nuts for prepping. So if you ain't got any, get
So we're not
some.
talking about your nuts?
We're not talking about me being nuts.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, WACJP, we ain't crazy,
Just
prepared.
prepared. Oh, that was your line. Check it out. Catch you on the other side. I said, well,
Let me
I'm
have-
supposed to join you on that just
Here,
prepared.
have another chocolate.
Okay, maybe that'll help me think clearer.
You know I soaked them in moonshine. I'm just joking.
No wonder I'm helping.
Like those brandy cherries.